Ashley, would you like to transition us?
Okay.
Change me.
So Shane likes his quickies, so we're gonna have a few of those.
Well, it's the only thing I can get up for.
Just a reminder, quickies are like
Really fast.
Says the person who didn't do it last week properly.
I know. Well, no, actually, I didn't answer first, so don't blame that.
No, but you answered longest.
Not being here last week made me very confused for a second.
Okay, so quickies are 1 to 2 minutes.
No, that's not quick.
1 to 2 sentences.
All right, 1 to 2 sentences. Thank you, Paul.
For 2 hours straight.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't think 1 to 2 sentences is accurate because I can make a really, really long sentence. But still,
And.
quick. So the Mets are being the Mets per the usual. Javier Baez, Francisco Lindor, and other players boo the fans on Tuesday afternoon at Citi Field.
Tuesday. Sunday.
Sorry, Sunday afternoon. The Mets took the field for. See, I was right. See, you're. Okay, regardless.
No, they did it on Sunday. Today they played though.
Yes.
Today
They
was the
didn't do it
apology
today.
tour.
Hey, well, yeah, that's what I was getting into, and then you
Yes.
wanted to correct me, so don't correct me.
Let her talk.
Stay over there.
There's nothing quick about this at all.
Yeah, right.
I was like, what sports center thing is this? This doesn't make sense.
Right.
So Tuesday afternoon at Citi Field, the Mets took the field for the first time since Javier Baez admitted the club used a thumbs down gesture to respond to fans who were booing the team. He apologized. He said he didn't mean to offend anybody. There's been a little bit of damage control saying that these gestures are totally unacceptable. Shane Fields looks like
All right, look, this is.
Still got the
I'll make
flag.
it quick, but it's more than 1 or 2 sentences.
Yeah,
These little bitches. This generation is so fucking weak. The fact of the matter is, from Derek Jeter to David Wright to Keith Hernandez to fucking Yogi Berra, they understood that in New York, if you suck, you're gonna get booed. It's the fans' God-given right. Because guess what? At the end of the day, sure, Steve Cohen signing his check, but no money from the fans, no money to the players. The players are your boss. And if we're showing up to pay our hard-earned dollars and our regular Joe jobs to see a promised winning team in the field that we're not getting, we can tell you through boos that you fucking suck because you're dogging that shit. Even if you're trying, you're still dogging it. While you go back into the clubhouse and count your millions per fucking game. Francisco Lindor, I think, makes something like
This is a quickie.
like $60,000 a game, some shit or $260,000 a game. I think he makes, and he. Fuck out of here. And you want to be like,
Talk your talk, Shane. Talk your talk, man.
Javier Baez wants to be
Becca's
like,
counting
it
the
don't get to me.
sentences.
I said it wouldn't be, I'm almost done. I said it wouldn't be 1 sentence. Javier Baez wants to be like, it doesn't get to me, but I'm going to boo them right back. When they boo us when we don't succeed because we're not robots, I'm going to boo them when we have success. But it doesn't get to me. Oh, really? It doesn't? Grow a fucking pair, get a clue, shut the fuck up and actually play. You're a goddamn rental. And you know what? I'm glad this happened because while Sandy Alderson, the president, really GM of the Mets, said it's unacceptable and Luis Rojas, the manager, has no control of that clubhouse, the fact of the matter is this is what you call chickens come home to roost. Because when you put the fucking wants of your star trade player, Francisco Lindor, Baez's best friend, over the needs of the team at the trade deadline. We don't need Baez. We need a Chris Bryant and some fucking pitching. We have the richest owner in all of professional U.S. sports, and you went out and got this guy because you wanted to suck the dick of Francisco Lindor? This is what happens. Good. We're stuck with Francisco for 10 years with his bullshit apology today. Let Baez fucking walk.
Okay, Don
No.
Brooker.
Oh,
No cap.
Man, I got standing room only vibes just now. This reminds me of our old podcast, Ashley.
I know, right? Does anyone have anything to add on to that?
You, the next Mets fan, I think, should say it. The other Mets fan.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
It's not me.
It's Ashley. That's it.
Yeah, I know. I want to hear what Ashley has to say.
I digress.
That's your one.
Yo, that's fucking trademarked, son.
Oh, my bad. Well, what about no capping? Can I say that?
You can say that.
We're trying to use it in
Stop.
sentences. Who
He
muted
muted
her?
her. I was hoping Darius would have did that to you.
That's what happens when you steal my line, Ashley.
I should have. I should
I
have
get
did it.
you. He's trying to silence me. Can
That's
I?
right.
Can I cancel him?
Speak.
How dare
Oh,
you, as a
Oh,
man, try
no.
to silence a woman?
I know,
Fucked
mad
up.
silencing.
Oh my gosh, shit got real.
It got
It
real,
really did.
real.
It did.
Yo, no cap.
No.
Okay, but on a real note, and I'm gonna keep this shorter than Shane.
Short-ish.
By half a sentence.
Obviously, it affected him enough that he was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna do a gesture back to them because they did one to me." Like, bitch, get the fuck over it already.
Yo, no caps, Ashley.
That's
No
right.
caps. No caps.
No, no
I think
S,
it's
man.
one
No S. No
S.
cap.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
There's no S on
Oh, Darius has to tell us what it means.
Finally, someone knows how to use this word.
we're only ever talking
Save her.
about one cap at a time.
it.
Wait, can I say that this is why the Yankees are so much better, right, Darius?
Yes.
Oh, what? 0 to hero.
This is one moment where we don't have that
Bullshit.
problem.
No,
Well, it's one moment
no,
where we don't
clearly
have that
we're better.
problem. We don't have that problem of being that disrespectful. I thought it was like pretty lame. Like when you think of baseball, you think of like Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams. You think of Jackie Robinson and like the elegance of a player like that who's dealt with so many people trying to treat him like shit. And like
Mhm.
that's how I think of baseball. And to think that they couldn't handle a little booing, like of course, you know, our fucking viewers or whatever people in the stand should not be booing their team. It's kind of shitty, but
Ah.
it's kind of shitty. I'm saying from
Earn
my
your
point of
keep.
view, it's a shitty thing to do. It's not motivating. It's not going to help them.
It's not motivating.
But doing it
doesn't
back
help them.
to the people who are paying your bills to hit a fucking ball with a stick, like you should be a little more grateful about the position you're in.
So I have a question for you. You full well know that people are gonna boo you, and then like 2.5 seconds later, we're probably gonna do a clap or a quick
Yeah.
cheer and try
Some
to
of those
get
what is-
people
what
are
is fan
cheering
short
them
Why does
too.
it matter?
What is the word fan short for?
Fanatic.
Fanatic. Why are you gonna? Fanatics are not gonna act rationally. Like, what are you? Come on. Okay, if it really
Isn't-
affects you like that, go home and dry your money. Dry your tears with your money. Like this. Oh my God, you booing me. I'm so
Making too
sad.
much.
I
to
would.
not
I think
suck
I would
it
feel
up.
that way too. You're still getting the money that you're contracted for, right?
Exactly. I put it in. I tweeted at some people like Marcus Stroman who defended him. I'm like, a regular person, we don't get the luxury of getting booed. We get written up, we get warninged, and we get fired for a lot less fucking money in actual real jobs. These motherfuckers going out there to play a child sport and getting paid handsomely. Guess what? The fans are fanatics, and we're having fun with it too.
I was
Sometimes
being a
booing
dick,
is
too.
fun.
It's hard
Yeah.
to be a baseball player. It's hard because you're expendable. You have to move around a lot and stuff.
When
but
you're a
the
Javier
amount
Baez,
of
though,
money they make, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I think with any kind of athletics or anything like that, you're only as good as your last,
Yeah.
your last play.
What have
or
you done
last
for me lately?
performance.
And the reality
Francisco
is, if
Lindor
he
got
was-
the highest contract in history for a position player when he came
He
to the
should.
Mets.
He's getting paid to suck it up, and also he
And-
should
and
be
that money's
focusing on the
guaranteed.
game a lot more than noticing what the fans are doing. Because you imagine an actor paying attention to the audience.
Yeah.
You already know that's not a good actor. Their head's not in the
Exactly.
game.
The
So-
fact of the matter is, when Baez came over, Francisco completely changed. He was this lovable, with the fans guy, and his friend came over and was a bad influence. That's
He's a
just
little
what it is.
toxic.
And it's just unfortunate. His ego. And today, he actually scored the walk-off run on a
I
Michael
know, it was
Conforto
cool.
hit.
Calling it a
And
hero now.
and when he got hit by a pitch and he got the first, people were cheering him because New York fans were like, they booed him when he came to the plate. But when he got on base, they cheered him to let him know how New Yorkers think, how we
Yeah.
function. You fuck up, we're going to boo you. You do good, we're going to cheer you. And instead of going to the fans and going, thumbs up, my bad, he sulked at first base. And Aguilar for the Marlins looked like he was kind of telling him something, but he just sulked. And that just shows the ego he has. Grow up,
I-
grow a pair.
Is
Yeah,
there
I
like
don't
a
have any.
language barrier thing there too? Because when I
Oh.
heard him talk, he had a really thick accent.
He did, but he's still. Oh, here he comes. The
Uh-oh.
honey boo boo's home.
Yeah, I'll
But,
be right
Hi,
downstairs.
Janine. Well, I'll be right back. I gotta. He's like,
I'm
I
coming.
got.
He said
Darius-
I'm coming.
Yesterday, not yesterday, but Sunday, Darius met me in my storage unit to help me like rearrange some stuff because I'm selling stuff before the move. And he was like, man. And then today he was like, man, I hope I make it for just that one segment about the Mets because I got stuff to say. But so
This
he's
is the most
happy.
he's ever talked in any episode. This is more
Right?
than when he talked about how much he hated candles. Well, there was a time he brought up candles, and
Very true.
Darius lost his mind.
Wow.
Oh, where did it
Hates
go?
candles. With
He
passion.
said he packed it. He said it's somewhere, but it's probably still in the box somewhere.
It's
But,
because you talked about it too much. He did the same thing with the donuts. They start disappearing.
That's true.